Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I have for you a full day of cleaning, inspiration, motivation, everything coming your way. I hope that you guys enjoy. We are going to start the video by preparing our meal prep list for the week. So what I like to do first is go through my recipes. Now, most of my favorite recipes, at least, I like to keep on Pinterest, so it makes it easy for me to just look back on there, see what groceries it is that I need to add to my list, and then go ahead and submit it onto the Kroger app. Now, with the app, what I'd like to do is first search for coupons. Now, it only takes a few minutes, so I tell everyone just take the couple minutes, look for coupons, try and save a buck if you can, and then I go ahead and add what I need for my list and have it ready for my husband to pick up later in the day. Okay, now that we have our grocery list ready and set up for pickup later in the day, I can get started with my cleaning with a clear mindset. So we are starting off with the twins' bathroom. Now in here, I just needed to clean their tub, their toilet, their sink, but I also wanted to get to their baseboards. Now I don't do the baseboards every time that I clean their bathroom, but I do like to do it periodically so that it doesn't build up and I don't have to put too much elbow grease into it. So we're gonna also take care of that today.
Now when I see that smile, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder, it was never under my control, you know.
So for their tub, what I like to use is just a mixture of Dawn, vinegar, and water. The Dawn takes care of any cooked on like grease, the vinegar disinfects, and then the water just helps to give me more of a solution. So that's what I like to use for their bathtub, unless it needs more of a deeper clean, which I did use a little bit of soft scrub also on the bottom, just because I was noticing that even after just a few baths, their soap scum was building up. So I just wanted to take care of that real quickly. But that's what I primarily like to use in their tub. Now that we have let that cleaning solution do its work, we can go ahead and rinse it off. Now I have noticed, since it's not harsh chemicals, that it does need some time to sit in. So that's why you see that I sprayed in the beginning, give it a few minutes, clean, another area, and then go ahead and rinse it off. So we don't do bath toys for the twins, but I do like to do these letters in their bathtub. And I recently just looked up online, if you let it soak in some vinegar, it actually does a good job of cleaning it without being overly abrasive. So same thing, just like the tub, I let it soak in some vinegar for a few minutes, and now I'm just going to go ahead and rinse it off, and then I'm going to lay them flat into the bathtub so that they can dry evenly. I would love to hear in the comments below how you clean your children's bath toys, or how you even clean their bathtubs. I'm always looking for new non-abrasive ways to clean their items. It's just, as a new mom, I just always worry about what I'm using around them. So I try not to use harsh chemicals. But then again, you know, it's a bathroom. I do want it to be clean for them as well. So if you could, in the comments below, give me some suggestions you may have.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together.
Moving on to the guest bedroom. Like I've mentioned before, this room just ends up being a catch-all for everything. And I mean, it definitely goes to show today because this room is a complete wreck. I had been putting it off for days. I didn't want to look at it. It was overwhelming just walking into the room. But I knew that I had to get to it. So I'm hoping this gives you guys the motivation to tackle any messes that you have in your house. So let's get started.
Stay together and stay here forever young. What about you and I then? Can we two find a way to align with each other? Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess.
Okay, so starting off with the bed, the huge pile of messes that I have just accumulated on here, let's go ahead and get that started and taken care of. So you'll see that I had some clothes with hangers on here. We're actually going to New York soon, so we had some clothes that we just bought, and I had put to the side also some things from our closet, so kind of just planning out what we were going to wear for the trip. So we had that on the bed. Also, I just cleaned out the twins' closet recently, so they had a lot of clothes that either A, doesn't fit them anymore, or B, that are just too big and they can't wear yet. So I wanted to organize in there, so I kind of, everything that didn't belong in their closet, I just threw in the guest room. So same thing with everything on the floor here. It's a mixture of like their summer clothes, and I've had a few friends tell me that you shouldn't get rid of all of their clothes once they've gone past the 12-month stage, because sometimes, you know, they'll slim down once they start walking. So I kept some of those items. So I'm trying to just have it now organized where anything that I'm going to keep, then I can go ahead and have sorted, and anything that I want to donate, I can set up in a bag today.
Used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day. Mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you're gonna
that we have cleared off the floor, I can focus more on what I have on top of the bed and just start sorting through that. But I figured while we take care of these clothes, we can go and do a story time. So as I mentioned in previous videos, my husband and I moved to Georgia in 2016, and we were lucky enough to be able to have transfers from our jobs in New York to here in Georgia. So that was a huge stress reliever. So I used to be in finance. I was for 10 years, and my husband was in TV advertising. And funny enough, I think after 2 or 3 years of being here, he no longer wanted to do TV advertising, and he actually joined me in finance and was doing banking. So he actually is still in banking now. And like I've mentioned before, I'm a stay-at-home mom now. I just recently joined the YouTube community, and already it has just been so rewarding and such a good feeling to just, create this content for you guys and see people watching and subscribing. And it truly has been fun, and I'm hoping to do it for a long time for you guys. And I hope that you guys will continue to watch and join. And like I've always mentioned, I appreciate your guys' support 100%.
Cause I pull you in, then I throw you out. But I swear, it's never easy, no. Now we're standing here at this plain place while I'm giving in and you're reaching out. But I swear, it's not that easy, no. It's not. Don't call me liar, then I call you liar, cause I'm not a liar. We drove to New Jersey. Your eyes seemed I'd be worried. You said it was nothing, but I knew you'd get buried. The sorrow of us, the sorrow of us. How did we end up here? We used to laugh so hard. When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the phrase getting higher. You hear when I hear me, yeah, nothing else in between, yeah. Try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen when we talk. We don't listen when we talk. I know you have your reasons to yell at me tonight, baby. Can we see this as a lesson? Then maybe we should open up. The sorrow of us, the sorrow of us. How did we end up here? We used to laugh so hard. When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire ask me to leave, 'cause I wanna stay. We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the flames getting higher. You hear and I hear me. Yeah, nothing else in between. Yeah, try to connect without making a snarf. Changing my patterns a lot. Yeah, I never thought I'd be sitting here wrapped in your arms. So let go of the things you hear. I'm not going anywhere without you. So put a little faith in me, though you're scared. No, I made it hard for you, but I can't. Now I wanna make you part of my plans. Put a little faith in me, though you're scared. Sometimes I feel like we're getting nowhere, nowhere, and nowhere, no. But I'm still here, hope that we will get there, and get there, and get there, together.
Finally wrapping up in this room, guys. It felt like it took me forever. Now, the day that I was doing this was actually a day that Chris was home from work, and that's why you see that I was able to get so much done, because thankfully he was with the twins, and they honestly are really good at taking their afternoon naps. So he gets the break, I get a chance to get things done, and it all works out. But this room is all set and done.
My plans, put a little faith in me, though you're scared. Sometimes I feel
I was not kidding when I said I had some cleaning motivation for you guys. It went from one mess to another. Now, granted, some of these things obviously were in the guest room, and I just put them in the hallway just to make it easier to sort everything. But now I needed to go ahead and tackle the hallway. So this just consisted of getting rid of those clothes that needed to be donated, getting rid of some things that needed to go into my closet, and just getting everything out of the hallway so we can go ahead and then tackle these baseboards.
but I can't. Now I wanna make you part of my plans. Put a little faith in me, though you're scared. Sometimes I feel like we're getting nowhere, nowhere, and nowhere, no. But I'm still here, hope that we will get there, and get there, and get there, together. Sometimes I feel like we're getting nowhere, nowhere, and nowhere, no. But I'm still here, hope that we will get there, and get there, and get there, together. It was years ago, but how can I forget? We were 16 up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life.
Now I just needed to sort through some of their PJs. Like I mentioned, they're in between sizes right now. So 2T fits them too big when it comes to sleepers, even if it's the 2-piece or just the onesie. So we had went back to wearing their 18-month PJs. And like I mentioned before, I had a friend tell me just to keep their clothes. So those PJs that I just folded now were the ones that were in the guest room that they had actually used over the summer and, you know, kind of outgrew. And now they're back to wearing them, which just, it makes no sense to me how they can go back in sizes. But hey, at the end of the day, at least I kept it and I had it. So I just went ahead and organized that for them. And now I'm just going to quickly wipe down their dresser and changing pad, and then go ahead and change their sheets and their laundry.
Years ago, but I still see your face. Freckles on your cheeks, how you talked in your sleep. We had plans and I was your biggest dream, yeah. Then I didn't call for weeks. Thought the love wasn't for me, no. Still think of you,
These are their plaques that I got them on Etsy when they were born, and it just basically says how much they weighed, how long they were, what day and time they were born, and then it has their full name. And I just thought it was something sweet that they can always have and, you know, keep to remember kind of just where they started, because I know they had a rough start, unfortunately, with being so small and having to stay in the hospital. But all said and done, I mean, they're healthy, happy babies, and that's all that matters now.
Baby, so can we let this slide? Can't stand to see you cry. Come a little closer, there's something I have to say. I love you and I hate you and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you and yeah. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. Don't do right by me, I'll do right by you. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. We got this.
Now that we're all done with the nursery, we just need to wrap up their laundry. I wanted to wash their stuffed animals because if you've seen previously, we were all just sick. So slowly, I've been just trying to deep clean everything. And I figured, I mean, they cuddled with these stuffed animals while they were sick. So I was like, I need to wash this. So I was just going to let that air dry on top of the dryer. And we're just gonna finish putting their clothes in the dryer, and then we're gonna tackle the baseboards in the hallway, and then we are all done for tonight.
We got this.
Last thing to do on my to-do list was to finish these baseboards. It is now the end of the day. Chris is about to give the twins a bath, and after the bath, we're going to get them ready for bed so that we can relax and just watch our shows, because at the end of the day, we are both just exhausted. But I wanted to take the time to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next one.
Even if it hurts, we always say it.